and I am Bobby Rex.
In real life!
We are here for another battle in the Academy tournament. And introducing the battlers are the coaches themselves. To the right, the champion, Bizzo.
Everyone please make some noise for representing Team Bizzo, Maddo.
Let's go!
Let's go, Nigel! Let's fucking go! Let's go, Maddo!
And to the left, Koj.
Representing Team Koj, hailing from Ipswich. Make some noise for King in the building.
Let's go!
Come on!
3 90-second rounds. Maddo has decided he wants to go first. Let's get it!
So you call yourself king? Bruv, you don't look like a king to me. I mean, personally, I consider myself more of an activist. And I've been more active in this scene. I do not bow to monarchs, bro. That's just what activism means. So kings and queens that run their mouths go one way. That's the guillotine. See, if you see this going any other way than a win for me, if you see this going any other way than a win for me, you are dead wrong. Makes sense I mentioned the guillotine. If you're backing king, your head's gone. You spell your name with numbers, king. Well, I bet that angle's been done to bits. Though on second thoughts, you never fucking battle. So let's run with it. Putting numbers in your battle rap name is, and always will be, fucking shit. Newbies, here's a word of advice. Don't think about swapping the letters with digits in your name. No matter what you and your mates think, it isn't great, just makes me want to put a couple digits to my face. But in prep for this, I've been mimicking his brain. And now my thinking is the same, so from now on, call me Maddo, but spell it 7, 5, 2, 2. Now, on second thoughts, just put them digits on his grave. Because going by the moniker king and spelling it with a 1 and a 6 makes it searchable, right? Well, that's a plus. Massive stuff. At least it would be. If you actually showed up and battled once, every card you're on is a clash you've ducked, had a Google search, a YouTube search. Motherfucker, I even had Bing up nothing match this cunt. How you calling yourself a king with numbers and then won't do the numbers to back it up? Time!
Ready? Let's go. Fuck Maddo! Maddo is a bitch. You look like a chavvy little kid who's dropped some acid in his lid and ain't come back not ever since. Now every time the cannabis is lit, it really magnifies the shit, and we all see he's just a fucking B-Tech character from Skins. The saddest thing is this, all his rapping is a trick, all that flapping is a miss. I will Luke Cannon finish him like shit. I could carol sing a hymn and leave this battle with a win. And yeah, he has his little kit, but I'm the first name every match, like Sir Alex picking gits. I'm a fighter, I'm a character in inks. I have a cannon in my fist and any action is a risk if you're really man enough to swing. Bitch, you look like you frequent corners where they're known to sell. In fact, you look like you sleep on corners. I guess you prone to L's. You know what rhymes? You know what rhymes with he's Tom Madison? Please stop battling. You know what rhymes with he's Tom Madison? Please stop battling. Acting like he's got acumen, he'll need God backing him. A priest or baptism, you can't preach your bad, you're just a bleach blonde accident. Let's talk about all your self-deprecation. Or how you always try and sell reservation just to quell expectation. That's a well clever game. Dish yourself. It's amazing. It's a wonder how nobody else did the same shit. But your mental health in the game is how I tell what you're made with in no shell to his case inside his gel. But it ain't me, cause I can smell desperation just as well as the bacon. You said I don't deserve this, yeah? Well, I just showed everybody in the room I put the work in, bitch.
Now, in the intro to his qualifier, he was like, yes, king, Ipswich, Beast Anglia. This guy. Now, generally, when you rep a league, it's nice to swing by. You never put on for your home crowd, bro. Only come out for the big nights. I've left my home, and I rep it, bro. Now I get to kill you in mine. See, I am a massive fan of battle rap. So when people get let down, my heart hurts. This is only my second time battling in nuts. I had to battle in the park first. I am not looking at a final. I am looking at you. Because it's time that we had some harsh words. Let me tell you a little something about what I like to call hard work. Fuck the bigger crowds, you ain't equal. I was spitting rounds to like 8 people. This ain't all about the fame and glory, King. It's about sticking round when your mates need you. I don't battle to be famous, mate. I battle because I like the buzz, the type to say I never try when, honestly, I try a bunch. The guy at a book to make up numbers, stepping in for guys at docks so I cannot stand you battle dodging, glory hunting, idle cunts. This is the second academy for both of us. But we got here in different ways. I took the long way back, you stayed at home. You got to understand that just isn't the same. After giving BA that kick in the face, you're lucky it's me and not kicking your face or you'd get thrown out and sat down. That's just how we put a king in his place. Jeez. You don't put on for smaller crowds, and you ain't fit for the big leagues. This difference between us black and white, so don't take me for a prick, please. This ain't a tough match. These are rough drafts. And the game's simple, but think deep. I've been end to end in this game. What you waiting for, King? Me. Time!
You went from a consistently shit, no gas kind of... You went from a consistently shit, no gas kind of broke lighter, and then almost overnight, a whole new type of pro fighter. I mean, maybe you only try hard if it's eye-bars. Are you a lone sniper? I'll stick a knife far into this guy's heart. And this ghostwriter. You are not a rapper. I know you're rhyming words, but it's all sloppy banter with dodgy grammar. A dodgy grammar, Rocky dad and got him mad. I don't give a fuck. I will drop this man and flip off his gaffer. I got that. I will drop this man and flip off his gaffer. I've got that Shotty Raptor with Bobby Mantra. I'm a cocky wanker, so you could tell him. I'm a cocky wanker, so you could tell him who's next. I ain't stopping here, you get me? I'll get a welcome to the US, like I'm Vladimir Zelensky. And when the UK reign, only bombing here is MD. I got my sights locked on, like it's the shot of the century. But it was us. They said that we were the real minnows. Now how you feeling, bros? Fuck Team Bizzo, their leagues below. I was up all night rehearsing. Last minute, I'm still feeling woke. My guy was calling up the team at 6:30ish. Like, it's me, Bizzo, you need pillow. Fuck Maddo, we don't even know. Yo, Briggz, I actually need to grow, and so far, everyone you've given me's a joke. Yeah, you. I hope the way I really mean it shows. And you know what else, yeah? I bet there's a thing or two that I could teach as coach. You lack grit and urgency the most. I urge you cede the throne, cause we've all seen you boast. But I swear the only decent people we've ever seen you beat have choked. Look, maybe prepping so many weeks in advance gives the weakest advantage, but for me as an artist, it needs to be hard, man. I need to feel that pressure before I even get started. Hey. So I'll be hard to beat for anybody in this league that is asking. Time.
No showers are a stain on battle rap culture. This ain't where your kind belongs. What, you think you can just be unreliable lots and suddenly wind up with a title shot? Nah, that would never happen. Who could that remind you of? Imagine King wins a tournament. As soon as he grabs the prize, he's off. The new face of PB. What, this lazy prick? Nah, this ain't the guy they want. This round ain't Ted you're against, it's a terrier facing. Ain't the size of the dog, it's the fight he's got. So if he becomes the new face of PB, I will fucking bite it off. Showing up the arrogant type when it's clear he couldn't handle a fight. Because what's the point of having a king who bottles it when anarchy strikes? And I know that's probably not the vaguest of references, but putting you through was a gamble, and I have my hands on the dice shouting Team fucking Bizzo. Because at the end of the day, they only put one man on a flight. And let's talk about that title shot. Maybe discuss how that shit goes. Me, Jan and Scomo back in Biz. No one on stage back in Co. That's your fucking captain, bro. And you left him to stand alone. King's like, it's not my fault. I wasn't even there. Fam, we know! But there were like four or five of your guys who came to see it and didn't get on stage that evening. All the while Biz put in the stand still and take this beating. I am a massive fan of battle rap. It's true. People see me in a venue, they're like, Maddo, that's a stand-up dude. I don't always turn up in battles, but I always turn up for battles. That's just something that I have to do. I've dropped out of one clash in 5 years, and that's so I could battle you. You are a fucking inconvenience. But make some noise if you like my rounds. After 5 years, my hype died. Wins, I had to grind mine out, and that is why I'm proud to tell this guy pipe down. I'm not even bothered you wasted League Owners' time. I'm just pissed off because you're wasting mine right now. Fuck off!
How can I take a man serious who's either dumb or desperate enough to get hacked on Instagram? I'm not fix it, man. I think of his little face. Listen, man, wake up. I hit the jackpot. It's a fact. At 12 o'clock, I'm getting 50 back, and I only had to risk a grand. Wait, I didn't reset my password on this account. Look, I even baited them hackers so I could retrace your steps. And seriously, everything you believed made no sense. Because the biggest mystery ain't your death, it's how you even made it to today, barely being able to see straight ahead. Because I'm the type the judges like, I'll make this an easy choice. When I said your skill would get turned, I didn't mean a Cruyff, I meant I'd easily 30. This weak and moist, squeaky voice, Domino's looking pizza boy. Don't come to the meeting point if you don't want to meet the point. I don't care if it's rude for me to point because I'm here for the kill so you can meet the point. Every punch, so you can meet the point.
You got it, man. I'm back.
Meet the point. So you can meet the point. Every punch fucker. Every punch Alright, got it. Every punch I land and leave a cut like shrapnel. I came to make the States like to make the States was not a one-time travel. Came to make the States like to make the States was not a one-time travel. Because to some my angle was dumb, my gamble, but we're all out here trying to get an international play, and this motherfucker, he already won iBattle. First it was Blunt Ted, now it's Mr. Shout Out Drugs. Why are all my opponents junkie males? Man, they must be really at Briggsy inbox like junkie males. He showed up to the face-off, off his face, like he can't cope with the panic. He's like, we got all the personalities though. We got Bard, Snowmo, and Yannick. All right, mate. You've got dark, loco, and tragic. Amazing personalities. Nah, bro, they've been damaged. I heard you said you could beat me. Now you made a mistake, not any version you've seen, please. You're on the stage with a great, there ain't no way to debate. Cause see, he calls himself Maddo. And I really thought that was based on his name. But now that I'm looking at him, I see he's actually got a mad O fucking placed in his face. Time.
We are back and the judges have spoken. We have a winner. It is 3-0 once again on all votes going through to the next round. Maddo.
Let's fucking go! Go on!
Yo, Razzo, just watched Maddo vs King. It was a good battle, man. I don't think either of them were as good as their qualifiers, if I'm being completely honest. I had it 1-1. First round going to King, and the second round going to Maddo. Unfortunately, King choked his third pretty bad, and his content just weren't as good as Maddo's in the third. So I'm going to give it 2-1 to Maddo based on that.
Hi, I'm Long Hair Linda, and it was a good battle. It was decent. There were a few stumbles in there from both. Round one, I gave it to King actually. He was a bit more aggressive. He had cleaner multis in there, but he did have a longer round, so I don't know if that's cheating, but I did give it to him. The second and third though, I gave to Maddo. The third especially with King choking. But there were some decent little runs in there, decent multis, but a few of the setups felt like they weren't really going anywhere, so yeah, but it was a good battle.
Yo, what's going on? Major concern, shout out Premier Battles again for letting me judge. Just watched Maddo versus who did Maddo battle King, K1N6. Yeah, it was an okay battle. I think both battlers did a lot better in the first rounds than they did today. It was very, very even going into the third. They actually had it 1 round apiece going into the third. King unfortunately choked in his third. He did bring it back, so I've got to respect that, but Maddo had a relatively clean performance throughout the battle. Any sort of stumbles or anything like that, King also kind of matched. So yeah, like I said, had it even going into the third, but I'm going to have to give Maddo the third round. So yeah, I'd say Maddo goes through 2-1, but they definitely need to step it up going into the next round. But thank you again for letting me judge, but Maddo 2-1.